Welcome back to the Big Data channel, where we will briefly discuss the breaking news in the world. Before continuing to the news topic, don't forget to subscribe, like and press the bell so you don't miss the next breaking news. Victoria's lockdown will be extended for a further 7 days as authorities work to extinguish an outbreak of the highly contagious Delta coronavirus variant. The lockdown was initially due to end on Tuesday night, but Premier Daniel Andrews announced stay-home orders would remain in place until at least 11:59 p.m. on July 27. He said Victoria had avoided a NSW-style, long, lengthy, very challenging lockdown, but authorities needed more time to extinguish the outbreak. "We're dealing with an outbreak that we think we are running alongside, and we just need to get in front of it in order to pull it up," Mr. Andrews told reporters. He says easing restrictions while new case numbers are in the single digits isn't an option, due to the speed and ease with which the Delta variant has spread. "If we leave it smoldering at low levels, then there's every chance that we are back here, locked down again," Mr. Andrews said. Victoria recorded 13 local COVID-19 cases in the 24 hours to Tuesday morning, 4 of which were previously announced by authorities, bringing the total number of infections in the outbreak to 85. 3 people are in hospital, but none are in intensive care. 12 of the new cases are linked to the current outbreaks of the Delta variant in the state, including 7 staff and patrons of Ms. Frankie restaurant in Cremorne and 2 students at Trinity Grammar in Kew. A case involving a woman in her 20s from Roxburgh Park remains under investigation, though authorities believe it is connected to a family from the city of Hume, who tested positive after returning from NSW earlier this month. 9 of the cases were in isolation during their infectious period. Mr. Andrews said 2 people had unwittingly become superspreaders of the Delta variant after attending several events while infectious, including the Geelong Carlton AFL match, the MCG, on July 10. Chief Health Officer Brett Sutton said about a third of the state's close contacts were from regional Victoria, mostly due to the spread in the MCC members reserved for the Geelong Carlton game. "It is something that brings Victorians from far and wide and back home far and wide across Victoria," he said. Some 18,000 close contacts are self-isolating after coming into contact with positive cases, including residents of apartment blocks in Maribyrnong and Richmond. There are more than 300 exposure sites, spanning from Phillip Island in the south of the state to Mildura in the northwest. The government also announced red zone travel permits, needed to get into Victoria from NSW, will be paused for 2 weeks. Only authorized workers and those who apply for and receive an exemption will be able to travel between the 2 states. There will also be minor changes to exempted workers from Wednesday to include services that operate solely outdoors where physical distancing can be maintained, such as gardening, mobile pet grooming and pamphlet delivery. Students with a disability will also be able to return to on-site learning from Wednesday if a parent or carer indicates the student cannot learn from home. A glimpse of today's breaking news. Wait for our next breaking news. Thank you for watching this news.